Hi Scorpio, this is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with another reading, another monthly reading for the month of September. As we know, September is the month of eclipse season. The first eclipse is on the 1st of September, the new moon, the solar eclipse. Let's see what's in store for you. Got tons here. First, I'll start with this casting. Okay. You're determined. You're very determined. You know where you want to go, and you are aiming for you're aiming for abundance. Okay, this is very clear. You're aiming for abundance, and you can see. It's as if you imagine yourself in your future already. Now, this has one positive and one negative side to it. The positive side is that you are projecting, and it is a matter of seeing yourself there already. The mind will allow you to go there. The downside is that you are projected, so it has a positive and negative. That means that the here and now leaves to be desired. We need to guard against that. There are two instances here. There are four different conversations, and with the vision that you have, with the foresight that you have, it allows you to completely be the creator of yourself, of what you want to be, and you're moving in that direction. It's almost as if you have a very, very defined goal, and you're walking toward that goal. And you know that success is yours. And, well, the conversation here is telling us it is, okay? And Sohilo and Weird are telling me that it is what you have made it, actually. It's as if you're moving into being a self-made man or woman, turning around because I'm seeing it turning around your fortune or misfortune, because here I'm seeing something completely turned over, like an omelet being shifted over, being overturned. Now, in the month of September is when you are going to be battling it out the most, where you will find that you're spending your greatest efforts in order for you to go and get to that success. It has a cost in the month of September, and the cost is having to invest, and therefore your return is not as high as you wish, but there is a matter of investment there. But as I said, the success is yours. Also, there is a call to arms. It's an expression. It's a call to arms, which means you're being called to honor your responsibility in this push forward. It's not, okay, it is all of your doing, but whereas in the past we may have seen you pushing forward, then pulling back, pushing forward and pulling back, here you're asked to step up to bat, step up to the plate and take it, really whip it out, give it a home run, because you are coming home. This is, the analogy with baseball is quite apropos for this. There is also, however, a new beginning. There are two things. There's a new beginning of a new journey. You're seeing it as a new journey further on down the road. This is towards the end of September. You're going to take it upon yourself to begin a new journey. However, the journey is with, it's not with someone at your side. It's not an exchanged journey. You're taking this whole event as a personal challenge. And towards the end of the month, even though there is this, I'm getting Awat's Merkstave, sorry, Manat's Merkstave. And for me, next to Awat's Bright Stave, it's telling me that the movement is forward, but it's as if you're not dragging, and I'm calling it dragging. You're not dragging along someone else, because in your mind, you're thinking, well, this part of my life is very, very cumbersome, very heavy. I don't want another person to have to experience that negativity. And you're not, but they're very, very close. It's as if the birth of this new endeavor, this journeying into the future, comes about. But that other person, the person of the heart, the person of your heart of hearts, is there, but not there. They're not with you. And there could be many different reasons for that. I'm going to call on the Voodoo Tarot to see if they could enlighten us as to why. I'll start right there at the top. Sorry about the noise on this wooden chest here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you have very, very high expectations, and high, not expectations in the sense of burdens, but high expectations in a divertimento, in the fun. You want to create something that will be such a joy, harmonious joy, that you're waiting to be there before you invite someone with you. And it's quite interesting, because the month is going to be, as I said, especially this 2 moon period, these 2 eclipses, that is going to be for you a moment where you're going to completely wash over. It's as if you're going to take a shower constantly. The water is cleansing you over. It's a cleansing, it's a purging. More than I've seen in other readings so far. September is going to be the ultimate purging. And you're going to come out as if you were a different person by month's end. A different person, far more timid. Not, when those of you who were timid will be now outgoing, as you never have been before. Because that idea of being a self-made man and self-made woman is starting to gel, and you're seeing the fruits of your labor. And when that occurs, Manats will be turning Bright Stave again. Okay, and this is about month's end. It could be, the beginning of October as well. And your extreme insight that you have, very clear, the intuition is very, very sharp. It's also compounded by the illumination you have. I'm going around and around and talking about the same words, but there is a very, very focused light. I'm seeing a beam of light focused on what you want to achieve. And at the same time, this water rushing over. Here again, there's a lot of water here, but it's a risk. I see that you are taking a risk. You are going to take a risk. And it is risky, but the risk is right into, this is the baleine, the risk is right next to success. It's as if success favors the bold, or something like that. I can't remember the expression in English. But the bolder you are, the greater the success. There's an electric quality to your passion. You're fired up. If I weren't reading for a water sign, I would say that the passion underlying, it's not smoke, it's fire. I'm going to take now the witchcraft, the silver witchcraft tarot, and see what it can add to this, Scorpio. Yes, you know, there is, rather than a King of Cups that would symbolize the energy, the water energy of the Scorpio here, what do I have? I have a King of Swords. And on the other side, I have a Queen of Swords, a King and a Queen of Swords, as if truth is going to emerge between these two people, regardless of the fact that you may or may not drag, and I'm going to say that word, drag that queen with you. She's there and she's part of your success. Okay, he, she, this is not important. The could be a he and a she, he, she. Now, there's also the fired up passion is, I have to say, Scorpio, spent 100 or 150% on your labors, on your financial endeavors, on your economics, on your livelihood. It has, and this is a month where you're putting aside anything to do with sex, anything to do with love, anything to do with emotions, because you're on a mission. And on the back burner is this Queen of Swords, of course, the King's Queen. They're swords, they're not water signs. Why? Because I'm seeing things projected from the head. It's an intellectual endeavor here. An intellectual, it's been planned and it's moving forward. Very interesting. It's strategic. It's almost manipulative, to the point of being manipulative. I see that Manats Merkstave as the queen, or the companion. They're not being dragged, but they are there, almost as if you do communicate with these people, the person of your heart. But you communicate inward, outward, not giving any positive or ultimate communications, but you do talk about something. You start communicating. How are you? Oh, it has been a long time. I hope everything's all right. Nothing. You give nothing of yourself, no other information, because it's not the time. So there is this sort of manipulative energy to the spread. Again, I have to say it's successful. It is highly successful, and it's going through, it's been planned, it's been planned. Good for you, Scorpio. I'm going to take now the Virasibila here to see what they're telling us. Okay, what do I have here? I've got, I expected the Mercante, the merchant, to be there, the house and Costanza. Now, the house is new here. The house is, as you know, that in this deck, it has, in this case, it's an institution. I'm seeing this as work towards or for an institution, contracted work for an institution. It could be your strategy, your plan that you're proposing to an institution. And this has been going on for a good number of, I don't want to say years, it may be expanded too much, a good number of months. And that's the nature of the scheming. The scheming. I'm going now to this lovely, the foundation here, a very firm foundation. And the firm foundation is being built on a relationship that was created of an extreme passion, having to do with a new. It was the firm foundation, and you're going forward because you know that that person of the heart is there. You know that. It's as if you know that, and it will be successful. Okay, starting from there, it started out as a game. It was new. It was successful, and it is successful. That's your foundation. It's the base of the spread. Okay, so now I'm going to, there are two fours here. Some foundation, it's as if the foundation's there, but, that love is not where you're concentrating on right now. It is there. It excites you. That is what drives you forward, actually. But you are not giving in that sense. This is donna di servizio, the housemaid, the housemaid, the artista here is the artist, the literato, the literary man. and or the intellect, and the pensiero. All right, so there is scheming. It's as if you are looking high and low for funds. You will be getting a little help from your friends. You'll know where to go for help, and there are people around you. Like I said, I'm seeing it as an intellectual endeavor. There are more than one head involved here. And I'm going to take a look at this Queen energy, the Queen of Swords energy. Yes, there's some, it's interesting how these wonderful cards that I can't pick up talk. I have here the ladro, the thief, and omaggio di preziosi, these gifts, and la donna maritata, the woman with child, married woman with child. I'm seeing that there is a change, all right? There's a change that may, it doesn't may, it is involving another person, okay? Someone that you did act as protector for, and she or he acted as a protector for you in a very odd give and take way. Again, I have to say, there is a back burner there. It would have been la vecchia signora if it were in the imminent, if it were imminent getting together. But this person is on a back burner. This person will receive information from you, but it will be bits and pieces. You won't get any information. The lady or the man involved, I'm telling you, if you're involved with the Scorpio, just, go take a trip, a vacation, put them on the back burner for now because you'll go absolutely nuts. This person is doing everything by themselves in their own head. Okay? Now it's interesting, Scorpio, just remember that there are people around you who think you're nuts. Namaste, my Scorpio friends. I do hope that this was of help for you. Have a lovely September. Until we see each other again. Bye-bye.